Okay, here is the garden as of Sunday, July 26th. Early morning. Finally have some calendula, and I have no idea where this orange zinnia came from. It's beautiful, but I don't have orange zinnia seeds. Okay, anyway, here's the herb patch that's being taken over by red currant tomatoes. So there's a lot of cilantro that's gone to seed, chives, parsley, and beautiful calendula. Finally joining the party. Got some lemon verbena, some parsley. Down here, borage that is limp for some reason. I don't know why those are so small. Dill back here. And then, as you can see, there's some red currant tomatoes that are starting to form. I am seeing some blight issues on the yellow pear tomatoes. These are the only ones showing disease, which I have heard that these are disease prone. I don't think I noticed it as much before, but none of my other tomatoes have any signs of disease or issues. This one doesn't. This is also a yellow pear, and it looks good. So maybe my pruning was better on this one than the other one. I don't know. Anyway, there's more borage that has fallen. These are some onions, lacinato kale, some black cherry tomatoes turning. Put some coreopsis, I think, or blanket flower, finally in a pot. Here is, what is it? Hibiscus. Finally put that in a pot. I think I'm gonna tear out this zucchini and make room for some fall stuff. Looking to actually get some Brussels sprouts this year, so yeah, I think I'm gonna take this out. It hasn't been the most productive, and now it's got powdery mildew, and honestly I have other zucchini plants. I don't feel like battling powdery mildew, so I'm okay to see that go. Here are some, oh, there's a caterpillar hanging. Keep spotting a lot of caterpillars doing caterpillary things. Gotta spray some BT again. Anyway, these are purple hull cowpeas, I believe. Flowering, doing very well over here. Over here we have the potato leaf tomato that I don't know what it is. I don't know what that was on my finger. Potato leaf tomato. Not sure what it is. It's finally flowering. So we'll see soon. Oh no. Okay, well, I do know what it is. It's apparently another San Marzano. So now I think I know where all four are. Here is orange oxford. Here's, this is Dr. Wykes. And I still don't think I see anything on here. It's very, like, I have pruned this tomato so much, and yet every week when I come out, it looks like I haven't touched it at all. But I don't see, okay, I do see some flowers back here, but I don't see any actual tomatoes, and that could be just because of how dense it is. But anyway, don't see that. Here's a rescued hollyhock, which I'm not doing very well at rescuing. Here is, what is this? Paul Robeson? Yeah, this is a Paul Robeson. I've got quite a few tomatoes on here. And this is another mystery. It might be a beefsteak. It could be another Dr. Wykes. I'm not exactly sure. I didn't label it, obviously. Here's the ambrosia corn. Finally really filling out, getting nice and large. Spaghetti squash. I think it's been too hot. It's not producing any more female flowers. So I have one on the plant, I think. Dahlias, I'm ripping these cucumbers out. I did not do well by them this year, so I'm going to be ripping these out possibly today and replanting. Here's some aster. Hopefully I'll be getting some blooms back. Nasturtiums. Here's a beefsteak tomato that I know is a beefsteak tomato. It also does not have any tomatoes on it yet, but there are some flowers. There's a lot of flowers actually. Here is another mystery. I don't know what it is, but it's got a lot of flowers. Another dahlia. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It looks like a yellow pear tomato, but these should be the San Marzanos. I don't know, maybe I did do 3 yellow pears, so this could be. I thought all along these were the San Marzanos, but I forgot I did a few yellow pear, but alright, now I have more than I need. Anyway, still continuing. This is another mystery tomato. I don't really know what it is. Another cucumber that is just not good. And I've been repotting a lot of stuff. So here's the yarrow. Hopefully they'll start really producing again soon. Here is some lavender. Fertilized all of this. Put all of the coneflowers. Wow, it stinks. Fertilized yesterday and it really stinks. Put all of the coneflowers. So there are 5 different coneflowers in here. And then I've got the bee balm all together, and I planted some seeds in that empty space, so should be getting some. Here's some salvia that died but is coming back from the bottom. The calla lily is here, and the citronella is here just to get it out of the way in this corner, since these huge pots have really taken up the entire space. These are the greens. I've cut off of them pretty heavily. The kales, I gotta get some collard greens this week. I'll be eating off of that. Still, what's it called? Angel hair, spaghetti squash. Over here are the watermelons growing up and up and up and up and up. And I can't look up too high because the sun's there, but this is it's actually 2 different watermelons. So there's the Moon and Stars, and then this other one that migrated. I don't really know which one it is, which plant it came from. Some cosmos going to seed, well, went to seed. I can collect those. Polar bear zinnias. There's one angle of Moon and Stars watermelon. Here's a watermelon that is not looking too good, but I fertilized everything pretty heavily yesterday, added some compost and some slow release fertilizer as well as some liquid fertilizer, so hopefully that'll help it rebound and green up and vine out and everything again. And as you can see, it's going up, and it connected itself to the hanging plant instead of the trellis I provided. Anyway, more greens, more kales cut off, and still you can barely tell that I cut anything off of these because they're still so full. I think that's supposed to be a zinnia down there, but I don't really know what happened. I'm trying to speed this up because I've been being devoured by the mosquitoes. Flowers, still don't have any nasturtiums over here. You can see the fertilizer on the radish right there. More watermelons, cosmos, more nasturtiums, not blooming. Here is a little watermelon. Hello. To focus. Okay, whatever. That's the little watermelon. I don't know what kind that is either. Here's another angle. Some petunias down there. There was some lantana, but I think, oh yeah, it stopped blooming for now. Whatever that is. Yeah, right there. Sea blooms on it, so it'll be back. Anyway, here is the watermelon. I'm trying not to get in the sun. Here's one watermelon, another one, and another angle of the big one. So right now I have 4 growing. There may be more under this mass of watermelon leaves, but I don't know. I know for sure there are 4. Maybe this, okay, that's better. You're not directly in the sun. So, and another angle of the greens and stuff. Here's some flowers. And a cucumber beetle that just has to come by. I killed the poppies again. That's what was in the pot. Here's zucchini. Got a gigantic one I need to pull. Paul ropes and tomatoes over here. Nice and large and full. So these look like the biggest tomatoes I'll have this year. The other ones aren't that big yet, and I'm not going through there because I'm seeing a bunch of spider webs. But anyway, there's a sugar baby bush watermelon over there, and the Italian striped Cocozella di Napoli zucchini, which really hasn't been that productive this year. Last year I was overrun with them, which I'm okay of not being overrun because there's only but so much I can do with zucchini. Bachelor buttons, the one lone runner bean, and then more cowpeas, black-eyed peas, whatever you want to call them. These are the California, and back here in the back, the smaller ones are the purple hull, I believe. So it's them. And I went ahead and planted, I pulled out a Cosmo over here. I went ahead and planted a Titan sunflower. I have not gotten a big one. It probably won't get that big. I don't know, and I don't really care. I just want to see if I can get a fresh new flower for fall. Let's see, yet another cucumber beetle. Anyway, these Shasta daisies they look to be, finishing up right now. So I probably will come and cut them back pretty heavily and get these weeds out of here this week. Cut them back. There's a few. And over here, the honeydew melon is, again, it never was doing very well this year. I have one rather misshapen one, and that might be my fault because there were squash bugs on it, and I pressed down on it to try and get them off, and so it's kind of moon shaped. So that might be my fault, but as you can see, it's dried up on the ends, and that could be because of the cucumber beetles, but they really haven't done too well. I lost one of the Kajari melons that was growing, but there's another one. And that's about it over here. There are more cowpeas back there. It looks like a radish has gone to seed. And there are nasturtiums and the tomatoes and stuff, but I have seen where the Thornburns terracotta, the first ones that have come up, do have, sorry, I'm not showing anything, am I? I was looking for them. The Thornburns terracotta tomatoes that have come up have blossom end rot. I'm not sure if you can see that. Yeah, there you go. So I've pulled off a few, but I'm seeing where the ones that are turning still have it. So that's that. I have one Minnesota midget. This is another plant that I can't really tell. I mean, there's 3 on here, so I can't really tell what's what. But then the sweet passion melon, I have one of those, and it looks like the end of the vine died. So won't be getting any more of those. And then I have a Hale's Best cantaloupe, which is also not doing very well, but again, I came through and fertilized very heavily yesterday. I'll add more compost to them today. I didn't add the compost to the melons, just the watermelons, so I'll do that today. Here's more red currant tomatoes. More borage dying off when I fine seeds that haven't fallen. I have been harvesting them. A spent red spider zinnia and more exquisite zinnias, which seem to be very popular with the butterflies and hummingbirds. As of yesterday, I've seen both of them on there. Again, more of the parsley and stuff. On this side, got the Mexican torch sunflowers, Casper eggplant down there, and also over here, got some dill and another red zinnia. It's a different variety than the other one. Got the mortgage lifter tomatoes and a San Marzano over there. Oh, that's a big bee. What is it called? Spaghetti squash over there. The corbachi peppers, purple bells. What is that? California Wonder. This is the coral bell pepper, just down there. Golden California Wonder. They're not that prolific. I don't understand. Maybe it was the heat, but I'm not getting a whole lot of peppers. This is the sweet chocolate pepper and the Ajvarski, which I have gotten quite a few of. Ajvarskis and corbachis are the most prolific of all of them. But for some reason, the rest of the peppers aren't that productive. I think I showed the greens. I'm trying to see if I can see any tomatoes. There's a few down there. But otherwise, that's the garden as of today. Oh, cabbage. Cabbages are looking good. Okay, bye.